Well, as the Beatles famously sang, money can't buy me love. It can, however, purchase pretty much everything else. But learning how to manage it is a skill not everybody is ready for. And Dan Cummins is here now with why we should be talking to our kids about how to manage the money.
I know, right? Staying on top of your money has changed over the years. I mean, really, does anyone balance a checkbook anymore? Still, knowing how to handle money is a concept that won't ever fall out of fashion.
Managing money is one of those lifelong chores, which is why financial educator Lee Singleton says it's important to teach teens the value of budgeting.
So there's really two important concepts about money that we need to teach our kids. And that is one, making choices with a finite amount of money. And then that leads to, as they get older, tracking their spending and budgeting their money.
So to begin with, if you make budgeting fun, it will keep them engaged. For example, if you take them to the zoo, give them a certain amount of money, then let them choose how they're going to spend it.
So if Sarah wants to buy another stuffed unicorn and she already has 12, let her. You've got to let her make that decision with the money. And if later she wishes she bought a t-shirt like her sister did, then she learned from that decision.
Your kids will learn to be much more selective when they have a specific amount of money to spend. Plus, they tend to learn better by doing, not talking.
If we sit them down and say we're going to talk about budgeting, we're going to lose them.
Right now, many grade schools don't teach true financial literacy and instead just focus on financial concepts. That means it's more important than ever for mom and dad to help navigate them through the first job and beyond.
As parents, if we can find ways to give them the actual practice, then that prepares them for managing money when they get their first job and their checking account in high school.
Speaking of which, nowadays teens use digital currency like debit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, almost exclusively. Ask your teen how much cash money they have in their wallets right now? Probably none. But Singleton says it's important to teach them where that digital money comes from so they don't get nickel and dimed down the line.
They need to graduate to a checking account because they're going to need that when they have a job and they're paying bills. It's difficult to really track your expenses in a cash app.
They'll also need to learn how to adjust their budget accordingly over time and how to set both short-term and long-term financial goals. If all goes well, you'll see them on a path of being a well-balanced, financially literate young adult.
Letting kids make money decisions not only teaches them money skills, but it helps build their self-esteem.
Singleton says a common mistake we make is setting a budget that's not realistic. She suggests setting realistic goals and making changes gradually if you want them to stick. For Stretching Your Dollar, I'm Dan Cummins.